Hello, beautiful world of the World Wide Web. Welcome back to another episode of the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. I'm your host with the most, the dude, 250. You can call me Nicky D. We're hanging out today with Taylor Sager, The Aliens Exist. And coming all the way from the UK, it's my main man with the master plan, Danny Peel, The Brutal Nature. How are we?
Delicious.
Lovely. We have a special guest with us today. It's our main man from the island. It's Andrew.
Hello.
I won't say your last name because I don't know if you want it out there.
We'll keep it secret.
There it is. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
That's right.
That's right. He's a good friend of ours that we've been gaming with for a very long time. He's quite knowledgeable when it comes to the world of video games, and we decided to have him on the show because he's been sleeping on our couch. Makes sense. Yeah, if you're joining us for the first time, we are a collective of amigos that love to play video games, hang out, and chit-chat about them. So, if you like that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give the videos a like. And today, we got a nice juicy topic coming from my main man, Taylor Sager.
Yeah, so we're coming up on that time of the year again, the best time of the year, some would say.
Better than Christmas.
E3 is coming. It's coming up fast. I think it's mid-June. And yeah, we just wanted to talk about sort of what we thought was going to be showing up at E3 this year, what those guys are going to be delivering to us, hopefully before Christmas, and sort of the thing like that. But yeah, let's throw it over to Danny first, just to throw things off. Danny, what do you want to see at E3 this year?
I want to see more of the things that I'm already sort of excited for, and I would like to be surprised by some things I haven't really even seen yet. I'd love to see something with Titanfall 2, because I am now I know that's coming. I'm kind of excited for that. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more. Oh, bless you. I'd like to see a little bit more Battlefield 1 gameplay, specifically. That would be cool. Or I mean, I'm kind of intrigued to see the Nintendo system, whatever the hell it is. Even though I'm not going to buy it, it'd be interesting to see what it is. It's just interesting, isn't it? Like a console reveal, even if it is a fucking console, I don't know. It's always fun to see what they want to show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot there that surprises me that I didn't expect to see or be excited by, which would be cool. That's kind of the fun of E3, is to be surprised and see some cool shit. So I don't know. That's me, I guess. What are you guys looking forward to?
Word. Booth babes, bring them back.
They should unionize and
Unionize the booth babes.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling for.
Yeah. Do you remember Booth Babes?
Hunks.
No, I didn't realize they had them. Now I really want to go to E3.
Really?
They haven't had them in years. They used to have chicks in bikinis at all the booths and shit.
Yeah, and dressed up.
Presenting games and cosplaying and bullshit, and they were called Booth Babes.
Yeah.
But now
Just
we live in a
look dead
politically correct
in their
world,
eyes.
and we can't have them anymore.
Oh, that breaks my heart a little bit.
Got ruined.
Yeah. But I mean, come on, who doesn't like boobs?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be waiting in line for 4
Gay
hours.
guys.
You might as well be staring at boobs while you're doing it.
Yeah, I feel bad for them, actually. Having
They
to just
probably
hang around
do
a
like them.
convention
Oh,
center
man.
of, like, just giant, fat, sweaty people, nerds and stuff, and they're just like, oh, fuck.
It's probably better than
Millions
like,
of perverts that haven't been laid in a year staring at me right now.
It's probably better than like hanging out in a bar, because at least all the people there are too afraid to like approach them or like go anywhere near them or anything like that.
That's fair.
I'm not really in the mood today. I'm going to cosplay as Fat Princess.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. But on the real, I mean, I'm excited to hear. I think Rockstar's been really quiet, and the internet's all talking about how Rockstar's going to have a reveal at the E3, and I think they are as well. Everybody's predicting Red Dead 2. I think that's the obvious play. I hope they come out of left field with another ping pong championship. No, I'd like to see another Manhunt, to be honest with
Agent
you. I'd
back.
love them
We
to
haven't
dip
heard
back
anything
into
about
that.
Yeah.
Agent? Yeah, no kidding. I'm almost, I don't give two flying fucks about. They've been talking about it and not showing anything for so long, and then they've been quiet for so long, it tells me that game's probably dead.
Probably.
Yeah,
Or
they
it had
shelved
some
it for a
fucking
while.
problems.
Yeah. I think it's either going to be Agent or Red Dead if it's...
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a Manhunt. I just really want it to be a Manhunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
That'd be a risk.
I would love another Bully, honestly, even though I
Yeah,
didn't
totally.
play the first one. Like, I'd love to see them go back to do that sort of thing, like go back to the schoolyard. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool.
I mean, it's funny how the Bully got more shit for that game than they did for all the Grand Theft Autos.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Well, Andrew, what would you like to see at E3?
Oh man, I'm just excited for. I mean, I'm totally consumed by this Battlefield 1 trailer that's come out, and I am really looking forward for them to build on top of that. Everything's been Modern Warfare and post-Modern Warfare for like the last decade. I'm so happy to see them finally not only going back to the older stuff, but something that hasn't been done before. No one's really touched the First World War kind of era.
They're still not touching it, really.
No?
Yeah,
It's set. You could call it set in the First World War.
No, but it's of the time and of the weaponry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's more what I'm talking
but
about.
But they take
is the
some
weaponry.
serious liberties with those.
Yeah,
weapons, it seems.
it's an alternate reality. Yeah,
Is
so
what
they
they're
can
saying.
do their own story.
Oh,
and
well, that's
do
even
shit
better.
Like that
Why not?
And make it
Sure.
more brutal.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure.
I'm
they
okay
didn't
with that.
have
First
people
and
with
foremost,
those
I think recreating the First World War in a video game would be boring as shit.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like
Trench-based
yeah,
cover
exactly.
shooting.
That's always what I've thought about.
Right?
Like going, but like okay, we can go
It's
back
like-
to the First World War, but it was all trench warfare. How do
Yeah,
you make
it's
that
like saying
exciting?
you're going to go back to the Civil War and it takes 5 minutes to reload one shot, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's
you're
not-
sitting
it's-
there
on paper, it could be
stuffing down
cool,
your
but
rifle.
it doesn't sound that fun when you're actually playing it, you know?
standing in a line.
Yeah,
Like, hey, where are you going? You
Yeah.
stand in this line and you get shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I heard that the EA isn't doing they're not booking their own booth space.
yeah. I guess that is EA, isn't it?
Yeah, it's owned by them now. Yeah, but
Yeah, but they do a press conference every year.
is that
Oh.
different? Yeah, I guess.
They do like two. If they don't have a booth, I would imagine they'll probably have like a 2-hour-long press conference where
Right.
they reveal everything,
Yeah.
and then they'll have all of their hands-on demos to the press, but behind closed doors,
Right.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. E3 is getting more and more about. I mean, it used to be about the press, but a lot of
Completely.
people, it's more of like a Comic-Con now, almost.
Yeah. Yeah, but those tickets are freaking expensive.
They
which
are
is
fucking
ridiculous.
expensive, yeah.
Like I don't know how much Comic-Con tickets are actually. But I mean, it's like $700-800.
Bethesda's
for a ticket
doing
to
another
E3.
conference this year at E3.
Oh, really?
Which surprises me. I mean, it made sense last year because they were obviously going to announce Fallout 4. Everybody knew it, and then they showed about 45 minutes worth of Fallout 4, and talked about a couple other games, Doom and Dishonored 2.
Yeah, Dishonored 2. Yeah.
They're gonna talk a bunch about Dishonored 2, but I don't
Yeah.
know what else they're gonna fucking talk about.
Yeah, I don't know.
They could have a big release or a reveal that we don't know anything about too. Who knows?
Do you think they're going to talk about another Elder Scrolls?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah,
No.
that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
No, there's too much money invested in Elder Scrolls Online still.
I think I'm with Danny. I'd like to see some fresh ideas come out there. I mean, it seems like a lot of these developers have like these nice catalogs now of these like little game franchises that they've
Yep.
created, and it's this 2 and that 3 and this
Yep.
4 and
That's why Overwatch excites the shit out of me, because
Yeah.
just like you said, the last decade or whatever has been all military modern shooters and postmodern shooters, and a few classics here and there, like World War II stuff with the Brothers in Arms series and stuff. But
Right.
I like Overwatch so much because it's just different. It's we had a big
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
already
yeah,
did a
yeah,
show about
yeah,
it, but
yeah.
that's the fresh one for me, and it excites the shit out of me, and I'll be playing that before E3. So there you go.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
already be out, which would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think is going to come from Ubisoft this year? I mean, I don't think they're going to be doing an Assassin's Creed presentation.
Nope.
I don't think. Like, what do you think they're gonna have up their sleeve this year?
Who knows?
Watch
you think
Dogs
they're gonna
2?
do new franchises?
They might bring out a Watch Dogs
Yeah,
too.
that's kinda what
Actually,
I'm
that's
thinking.
pretty.
There's
pretty
been
logical.
some talk about it recently, so I wouldn't be surprised to see
Mhm.
a bit of that, to be honest.
Yeah. Usually, where there's smoke, there's fire too. When you start
Yeah.
hearing little rumors and stuff right before E3, it's usually.
I think
pretty
some
on
screens
point.
were leaked, even. So
I bet you
Oh,
we'll
really?
see a little bit of Gears. There's
Wow.
a new Gears of War coming, I think.
Sure.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be coming out soon. Yeah.
But in terms of Ubisoft, they're fun because I give them a lot of shit, but they do different things from time to time, like that Child of
Yeah.
Light game and Rayman and
Yeah, and grow home.
Grow Home. Yeah.
Resurrect, Silent Hunter, bring it back and make
Yeah.
it good again.
Yeah, they could do that. They could have a whole
That would be
presentation on
amazing.
Silent Hunter. Everyone's in a submarine. They fill the whole auditorium with water.
There might be some new Tom Clancy stuff coming.
maybe,
that I
yeah.
don't know about. I don't
Throw
know.
that name on anything now. Yeah, I don't know because they just released 2 Tom Clancy games this year. I don't think that
It's true.
Oh,
maybe
well,
a
I'm
Splinter
not
Cell.
talking about release. I'm just talking about them talking.
What
about
about
stuff, like-
Deus Ex?
Oh, I just got a boner because you said it.
That's why I said it.
Oh, it's in me.
It's busting out of his pants. I can see it. It's like an alien, a chest burster. It's coming out.
That was nice. That felt nice. Thank you for that one, Danny. That's a good one.
Deus Explosion.
I fucking loved that first one. I can't wait to play the new one. If they show stuff, I don't even know if I'll fucking watch it. Because it's so close. I
Yeah.
can taste
Yeah.
it. It's only months away. It's coming out this summer.
Yeah, you already know what's coming out. You don't need to watch any more of those trailers.
And yeah, that is, again, that's a game that I think is different. It's a different kind of shooter
Yeah.
than all the other ones. It's got RPG elements, obviously. It switches from first to third person when you take cover.
Yeah.
But it's more, it's a cyberpunk setting. So that's super cool and
It's
different.
looking great.
It's different because not a lot of games do it. And they use that really, really cool, like, black and gold color palette. Right? I
Yeah.
love that art style.
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
different.
really, really neat and differentiates itself from everything
Yeah,
else. Out there. It
100%.
gives it its own style and flavor, which I think lends itself really, really well to a cyberpunk setting.
Totally,
You
yeah.
know?
It looks great. Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
and
very
I'm-
futuristic.
And I love the story, how it goes all Illuminati on your ass. It's fucking great. It's a great
Yeah.
little, good little story. In that
It's
first one,
interesting.
so I'm excited to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I wonder
Would
if they changed the guy's voice at all, because it was really Christian Bale Batman.
It was a bit much, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was a bit much, yeah. That was my one knock on the game, to be honest with you, was that, like, that guy's voice, it was hard to defend sometimes. No, just keep playing. I guarantee you it's a good game.
Would you say that that Deus Ex is Square Enix's strongest title that they're releasing this year?
No,
in your
it
opinion?
won't sell more than Final Fantasy
No.
15.
But as far as gameplay goes, in your opinion, do you think it's going to be a better game than Final Fantasy 15?
I don't know, hard to say. It's more personal preference at that. I bet you I'll like it more, but I don't know if that'll make it a better game.
Yeah.
I mean, if I take all the bias
It's looking
away from
fantastic.
It is looking fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
15 looks fantastic
Yeah.
though as well.
Yeah,
Graphically,
sure.
like, it does look amazing. I've never been huge on action RPGs, so the step away from turn-based in my Final Fantasy really chaps my ass.
mhm.
Like, it looks like Kingdom Hearts.
the
The
battle
gameplay.
system.
And
is
I didn't
very
like the battle system in Kingdom Hearts. I thought it was boring as shit. I don't know.
That sounds like they're just trying to reach a bigger audience. Just try and like water it down and make more people kind of
Well, they change it up.
make it
all-
more available to people.
all the
Yeah.
time.
More
Like,
accessible,
13
yeah.
had a different battle system as well, and like 12 had an even more different battle system than that, right? Like they're trying to find that perfect battle system that's different than turn-based. I don't know why they're just like looking for something else, but they're still looking for it.
It's
and-
because they got it in their heads that turn-based doesn't sell anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
Bravely Default changed that. It should have changed their minds because that sold like fucking hotcakes and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
It was a really, really popular handheld game.
Yeah, it was
I
really
don't
well
hear a lot about a handheld games because I don't play a lot of handheld games, and that one got presented to me by multiple people. A bunch of friends were like, "You should fucking play this game if you were into any of the old Final Fantasies or tactic games."
Yeah.
Because it's got a class-based system in it and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know.
Square's looking good. I'm excited
Oh!
for their
Oh!
presentation.
Yes, I'm very excited because I want to see how Star Ocean's looking.
Oh,
Because they're making a brand new Star
Right,
Ocean
right.
from some of the original members of the Star Ocean team, and that is looking. They're saying it's going to be an awesome turn-based, old-school JRPG style.
So are you going to be? Is it online? Isn't Star Ocean usually online? Or is
No,
it?
that's Phantasy Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Star Ocean's always single player.
Yeah, another one that I'm excited for, besides them, is, and now I'm just like drawing a blank here, is actually just like the Sony presentation. I'm excited to see what they bring to the table for like if they're gonna do.
They'll show off the 4.5, I bet.
Yeah, and VR. I'm wondering if they're gonna do a bunch of exclusive
Maybe
titles this year.
VR. Maybe VR. They might not talk about VR that
Yeah.
long.
I think that they're gonna. I think they're gonna do a release date and a price point.
Sure, but I bet you they don't spend more than 5 minutes talking about VR. Remember that stage demo last year at E3 that almost killed VR?
Yeah.
VR does not demo well on stage. It always looks bad. They've learned 3 or 4
Yeah.
times now that it looks like shit when they try to demo that stuff
Yeah.
on stage. The only way to sell a VR system is by actually getting them on it. They will have it on the floor. They'll probably have 100 fucking booths for people to try it. I doubt they'll spend that much time on their show talking about it.
I don't think
If they're smart.
show it off. I don't think they're going to show it off, but I think they're going to announce a date, a price point, and the booths some release titles, some good games that are going to be VR.
I mean, I thought they already announced a price point.
Yep.
It's coming in
sure
at
they
half.
did.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, it's going to be half the price of the Oculus.
$399 or
It's
something.
the, it's the cheapest entry level.
Right.
Cheapest barrier to entry is the PlayStation. I almost called it the Morpheus, the PlayStation VR.
VR, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then a release date and some titles that are maybe not like VR only, but at least VR compatible titles that are going to be able to work
Sure.
on when it gets released. I'm thinking it's
probable.
before Christmas.
Sure.
So I mean, they gotta have something. They gotta get something going.
I mean, they did just announce a little while ago that Minecraft's coming to VR. That's fucking cool to me.
right.
That's
Yeah.
exciting. That
Yeah.
would be really
That's pretty
neat.
exciting. Yeah.
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 The other biggie that we haven't talked about, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
I'd love to see some more on that. I'd like to see some gameplay, some more just everything about it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm stoked.
Yeah. EA is gonna have a huge lineup.
Should be
coming.
big. Should be big. We should
Seems
get some
like it's
big
gonna be.
announcements soon, or at least just info on a lot of big titles.
Yeah.
That have been. It's nice because we don't know anything about these things, and normally we would
Yeah.
know everything
Yeah.
about these things.
Yeah.
Two
You know what I mean?
E3s ago that they already talked about
Yeah,
it and shit.
and I thank Bethesda wholeheartedly for changing that. Fallout 4, once they announced it and released it, and it sold more than fucking everything, that people were like, oh, we can still sell games without hype. Sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of more fun to have the anticipation build by having the curtain not drop.
Dude, well, there's
Wondering what's behind
They let that
the
hype
door.
train go for so long that it hits its zenith and then dies before the game even
Yeah.
comes out
Yeah.
because you've seen so much about it, you know exactly what to expect.
Yeah. And you're
Right?
already looking at other games that have been
Yeah.
announced now, and
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't know.
Yeah,
lame.
Watch Dogs was kind of like the pinnacle of that. I mean, in my opinion, honestly, like where it was just like announced.
Too much
announced it
hype,
so
yeah.
far away.
Ubisoft was the king of pulling
Yeah.
that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not make it as good as what you said it was going to be.
And then downgrading.
yeah, and I'm glad to see that they're actually changing.
Yeah,
turning
you
over
can't
a new
you can't
leaf
live
on
up to that when you spend that long hyping something. It can't live up to it. Doesn't matter how good it is. We've seen that a few
Word.
times now. There is actually
Yeah.
one. I read something, and I want to ask you guys about this because I haven't played the original. But apparently, Prey 2 is not dead, and we might see something on that at E3. I read that about a week ago. Yeah, I read that about a week ago.
Well, if it's not dead, it better be rebuilt from the ground up
Yeah.
at this fucking point.
yeah, well, this is
Seriously, like
interesting.
that was supposed
Yeah.
to be a launch title. Anything that was in development as a launch title
Yeah,
should just kill itself by now. Because launch titles are generally pretty shit.
yeah,
In terms of the console's life, every
Yeah.
console's lifespan, every console. So that means it's a rule, not an exception at this point. Like, launch games for a console will be of the weakest that console has to offer.
yeah.
Period. And so if you were developing this at the time of launch, by now you had better learned at least 50,000 lessons on how to develop a game for PS4 and Xbox One and
Yeah.
start over.
Well,
Build
we'll
a new
see.
engine even. Just
It'll be
build it all from
interesting.
the ground up.
I remember being
Yeah.
quite interested
Is it
in the game when I
like,
saw
did
it.
they
But
sell the IP? Did somebody sell the...
I have no idea. I just
property?
remember reading something about it. So I mean, I could be
Right.
wrong. I could have dreamt that for all I know. I've been having weird dreams lately, but we'll see. It could be fun.
I remember seeing the trailer and being like, being a bounty hunter in space and
Yeah,
going
it
on
looked
alien
great.
planets.
Looked
That
really
sounds
cool.
pretty fucking cool to me,
Yeah,
right?
sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a copy of that.
Yeah.
Announce it, it's coming out in 3 months, and I'll buy it.
The
But
last
I mean,
time I had a flavor like that was Bounty Hunter, and that was a decade ago.
the first... Yeah, don't go
Yeah.
back.
No, I know.
Don't go back to it. The first Prey was kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
It had that cool mechanic where you could like invert gravity or whatever and flip the map on its head and you'd
Right.
be walking on the roof or whatever. And,
Inception, that shit.
yeah, but that was kind of it. The shooting was solid, but even
Yeah.
that, I think that was kind of close to Xbox 360 release, wasn't it?
Right. I don't know.
It was like first
No
year or
idea.
so of the Xbox 360. It was years ago. I played that
Sounds
fucking
about
game.
right.
Can't believe we're even talking about it. Honestly. What a deep cut.
What about another one that's kind of possibly maybe, never getting released, but is possibly getting released now is
The Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian. Yeah.
It's getting released.
Yeah.
So do you think they're going to announce a release date this year?
I think this year we'll
Yeah,
we'll
solid.
get a.
Well,
Not
I
to
think it'll
release.
come out this year.
Yeah.
They did announce 2016 a long time ago, or I think last E3.
Yeah, they probably announced 2009 a long time ago too.
Yeah. Oh, they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still on the fence on whether it's gonna actually come out or not. This
I think it
year.
will.
I'm thinking it might end up being a February Q1 release. One of those. But that's just based on its past at being not released on time.
That game's
But,
fucked. Even whether it comes out or not, it's fucked. People are gonna have expectations that it's not gonna meet.
It's not going to be Shadow of the Colossus. That was a
It's
one
not.
off.
It's not. It probably
That
won't
was
even
a
be
one-off.
Ico.
No.
The demo that I saw didn't blow me away. It had
No.
some cool animations, but
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
terms
that was
of
about it.
gameplay, it looked pretty basic
It's
and boring. You're
basic
pushing
puzzles.
boxes. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
It
Unless
did, to
there's
be honest.
unless
yeah.
there's more than just those basic puzzles, then yeah, it's just gonna be pretty basic as far as gameplay goes, jumping on and off of a
Yep.
bird dog. But
The whole world blew
I'm
up about
stoked.
it.
I'm stoked to play Bird Dog and to run around on Bird Dog and ride Bird Dog and stuff like that. That's cool.
Good
So,
luck to them.
But
you know?
Such a simpleton.
that honestly, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be huge. I don't think it's gonna be Shadows of the Colossus style. Which I mean, when you boil down Shadows of the Colossus, is really just you go to the different areas and you climb up the different
16
monsters
boss
and the different
battles.
styles, but.
16
is-
boss battles, but
It is
each
insanely
16
like the
awesome
difference
boss
between
battles.
them
it's
is huge.
it's
yeah.
insanely
And it feels
creative, and mechanically they were super innovative at the
Yep.
time of the
Yeah.
PS2, right?
And
you can
even-
boil it down to that. Boil it down to the games it came out with around that era. It's easy
Sure.
to say that now, but at the time, that game was a technological marvel.
Yeah, and I mean even without any sort of dialogue, really, you feel for the characters.
100%,
and, like, even
yeah.
the horse, you kind of give a shit about.
Well, that's where we differentiate, because what I felt for that main character was he was a fucking cunt, and I hated his language. It annoyed the shit out of me. Like, just fucking stop speaking gibberish. God. It's noises. It's not a language.
Well, that's what language is. It's noises.
That's all I gotta
Everyone
say about
speaks
that.
it.
It annoyed me. I was like, you fucking annoying little elf man. Shut up. Do sign language.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Any closing thoughts on what we kind of want to see at E3, or any major predictions?
Well, I mean, as far as Nintendo goes, we're definitely going to see Zelda. We're definitely going to see shit about the NX. And we're definitely, I don't know, going to see some other first-party crap from them, and probably some stuff about, this health movement that they've got going on or whatever. Which, they can do that. But yeah, I mean, that's cool. I'm excited for the stuff that we're going to get for the PlayStation. I'm glad that it's not looking like it's going to be like exclusives versus exclusives like it's been in the past. It looks like it's going
Yeah.
to be kind of like hardware based.
Oh, it's because there's no console war. It's
No.
done.
Yeah.
Xbox lost.
Yeah.
At
So-
this point, oh yeah, the sales
Yeah.
numbers are out, and they have lost.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Xbox is gonna announce a slimmer version or an Xbox 1.5 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sort of like
They call it the Xbox 2.
yeah.
Take heed, Sony. The time to buy Forza is
complete
now.
everyone.
Yeah.
Bring it over.
Yeah, right. Microsoft
already on
won't
PC
sell
now.
any of their IPs.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
But I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that we're going to get. I'm excited for everything that they may or may not announce. I think it's going to be a good E3 this year.
Danny, closing thoughts.
Yeah, I agree with Taylor. I'm looking forward to some cool announcements, some surprises, and learning a bit more about things I'm already interested in over the past few months that we've seen. Yeah.
Word. Booth babes. Bring them back. That's what I want. That's all I care about. Hashtag booth babes. Well, that's our episode for today on the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you thought we were at all entertaining, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're here each and every week for your amusement like dancing monkeys. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/official DUDEPOOL Gaming, and on Twitter at DUDEPOOL Gaming. We'll catch you next time on the DUDEPOOL Gamescast. Adios, amigos.
See you guys.